defensive backs this week?
They're a balanced offense. They got a great quarterback, great receivers, and a great back. So they definitely just make you play honest as a defense. You can't overplay one thing. A lot of times teams are strictly run teams most of the time, or they like to air it out. But with these guys, you just got to be ready for anything and try to come out there and play discipline as a defense and be in position to make plays when we have to.
How much more difficult does that make that when you're playing a balanced team that puts you in that run-pass conflict?
Yeah, it's definitely tough. Like I said, you just gotta play honest. Nobody can go out there and try to overplay or overthink anything. You can put yourself in position to make a play, but you can't necessarily automatically know what they're going to do. You just have to play your keys, read what you see, and try to react.
Obviously, they got a guy, Durania Wilson, big physical wide receiver. What's it like preparing for those kind of guys? How do you really get ready to face a guy with that kind of size?
I think it's exciting. Just knowing what type of player he is, it definitely makes you want to step up to the challenge and try to match him, and just come out there and compete. I think that's what it's going to come down to: who competes more. Just putting ourselves as DBs in position to make plays when the ball's in the air, and not trying to let him get on top of us and things like that. So it's going to be a fun challenge.
It's been a couple of weeks after the bye and then LSU. It's been a couple of weeks since you guys have prepared for a spread attack. How do you feel with preparation headed into Saturday?
I feel great. As always, our coaches prepare us well, almost as best as anybody. And it's just up to us to go out there and take what they teach us, take the game plan and understand it going into the game, not be in doubt about anything, and just try to come out there and execute as best we can.
How does it feel to be back home for this game after spending so many weeks on the road?
Oh, it's great. Great to come back and play in Bryant-Denny. Great atmosphere. The fans are going to be riled up, so we're excited to just be in that type of atmosphere, this type of game, a lot at stake, so it's going to be fun.
What have you seen from Dak?
He's just a great football player, a physical guy, can do it all, both with his legs and with his arm. So we definitely got to honor him and everything that he can do, and just be ready.
Would you find it easier to kind of prepare and not step down after a big game like LSU last week to have the #1 team coming in this week?
I think it's hard not to be motivated to play the #1 team in the country. If you aren't, I mean, there's something wrong with you. So, I mean, we definitely understand what's at stake, the challenge that we're facing on Saturday, and we're just ready to show up and just kind of trust our preparation and be ready to compete.
Anything else? Thanks, Cyrus.
Thanks, Cyrus.